If you're tired of creating graphics from scratch and want to learn how to create your very own social media templates using Canva Magic Design, in this video, I'm going to walk you through how you can create your very own designs in less time. If this is something you want to learn, keep watching. In one of my latest videos, I taught you how to dive into Canva Magic Design to create your social media posts for Instagram, and also showed you that you could also create your designs for other social media platforms. And in this video, I'm going to show you how you can create your social media templates using Magic Design. So I have a previous video on my channel where I taught you how to create social media templates utilizing the Quick Create. Now, Quick Create is no longer available on Canva, and because all the magic is now on Canva, or even more magic is on Canva, I'm going to show you how you can utilize Magic Design to create your social media template. Because for me personally, social media templates help me to save a lot of time, and one thing about me, I have a lot going on and I want to save time. Now, if it's your first time being introduced to the Magic Design, I just want to tell you a little about it. No, the Magic Design is a feature in Canva that's a part of the Magic Studio where you can generate your own designs in an instant. So pretty much you're going to describe what you want to design, whether it's social media posts, and there are other parts of Magic Design where you can design even your presentation and videos, and I have that coming up in an upcoming video. So you want to subscribe to my channel, turn on the notification bell for that. But for right now, we're just going to dive into the Magic Design for social media specifically, and for social media templates, right? And pretty much you put in a prompt, type out your idea, what's your vision, and write in a few words, and then you're able to upload your very own media as well to come up with a design, right? Pretty awesome. And this is available both on the free version and on the pro version of Canva. So free version, Canva Pro, Canva Teams, right? So we're going to try it out a bit. And one of the things I love about it is that, like I said, it helps me to save a lot of time. No, not only am I able to create designs, but for me, I believe also it's important to have some amount of cohesiveness and consistency. So I really believe in a particular look and feel because one, it spells that you know what you're about in your business, you're telling a story, you're connecting with your audience. Your audience can say, well, you know, this creator knows what she's talking about, this business owner know what they're doing, kind of thing. And it spells and helps to build trust. So I believe having a template not only helps it to save time, but all the other things that I mentioned before. So I am going to go in now and say create a Instagram, I should say, create an Instagram template for a coaching business. And like I said, this is going to give me suggested design template layouts and colors, right? And I'm going to go and do a quick search. Now, I want to remind you, or just let you know if you're not aware, that with Magic Design, it's in beta, right? So it's not perfect. We want to bear that in mind. And sometimes you won't get exactly what you want, but for the most part, you will get what you requested. And at the top on bar here, you will notice that some templates were generated. No, mind you, I'm seeing here YouTube thumbnails. That's not what I wanted, but I also see posts for my Instagram, or templates for my Instagram posts, which I think is pretty decent and can be used. No, I have media that was selected prior to. So what I'm going to do is to clear it, and of course it just regenerates the templates without the images from before. And also I can go ahead, so I'm going to choose a brand color that I want to utilize, and again it will do some regeneration of my templates here. It changed the color, it changed the fonts, everything based on my brand. All right, so I'm fairly okay with the use here because I'm going to make some changes. Again, it's for a template. Also want to point out to you that if you ever scroll down, what you'll see are some templates. These templates are suggested templates that are part of the Canva library. So again, these are not based on Canva design. These are just templates that's in Canva. So all you're going to find the templates is these. All you're going to find your generated magic design templates is these that you see at the top of your page, right under the section that says magic design beta, right? And it's in beta version. So one, I got YouTube thumbnails, I got a story, I got Instagram post, but as I said, I want something for an Instagram post. And I am pretty much going to stick with something pretty simple that I can utilize. I could choose one for quote, or I can just choose a general one. In this case, I'm going to choose a quote template. So I'm going to go to customize this template. And in customizing this template, one of the things I'm going to do is just a pretty broad selection. Then I'm going to go to brand, because of course I want to change up the look and just the look and how its overall usage in this particular template. So I'm going to go to my brand kit, and I am going to choose one of my other brand kits that I was previously selected, and I'm just going to shuffle around the colors. And with shuffling around the colors, I can decide if this is what I want, if this is what I like. Again, if I see something that I don't like, I can change it, right? So pretty much this template includes an image. It includes a section for my quote, and just like a square in the back and just a small quote. All right, so I'm going to ungroup it. And remember, we're creating a social media template, and in this video I'm going to show you how to create 2 social media templates. I'm showing you how to create a template, one for Instagram post and another for Instagram story. So pretty much I'm going to also show you how you can resize this post using the magic switch. So keep watching. All right, so I'm going to delete this photo, and I'm going right over to elements, and I am going to select a grid. So I'm going to select the grid here, and I'm just going to position it the same way in the back. But the reason why I selected grid is that because it's a template, over time I'm going to want to go and change out the photos. And if you realize previously, it wasn't, the photo that was here was not part of a grid, right? And pretty much what the grid helps is for easy drag and drop. Cool. All right, another thing I'm going to do here is to keep this quote, but I'm going to change the font for my main text, and breathing, which is the font name, is also one of the fonts I have as part of this brand kit, but for easy reading I don't believe it's the best selection, so I'm going to choose this font. And I'm going to show you a quick trick. So I'm going to go to apps, and I'm going to go to something that we call lump sum. I think I'm butchering it. Lauren Ipsum, something like that, right? It's not English, but pretty much what it does is that it helps you to put in filler text. So what it does, a lot of designers use this, by the way, right? So if you purchase a template, quite possibly you'll see like these Latin, I believe it's Latin. If it's not correct, I will drop it here to let you know it's not correct, but pretty much it's like filler text. So in Canva, I can go to the apps section, look for this particular feature, and I will select it. I can select how many words, what's the font size, which I'm going to do here, and it's generated. I'm going to delete this font. I am going to change the font here, right? I'm going to change my text size, and I am just going to make it bigger. So I could have selected more words, and because I underestimated how many words I wanted, I am just going to do like a quick copy and paste kind of thing, and I'm going to make my text bigger, right? And this is pretty much a guide for anybody who, or just for yourself. So if you have a team who will be using these templates, they'll know that, hey, anytime I'm including a quote, it should be at this size, using this font, right? And I can just go in and put in filler text, or anybody who's using it can put in filler text. So this is pretty decent and fine. No, I want to do probably like a nice call to action, or maybe I want to put in not a call to action but the author name. So I'm gonna put author's name, and I am going to change the font type, and I'm going back to my brand kit and I'm choosing breathing, right? And I'm making the text a little bigger here. If I so desire, I can also change the color, but in this case I am keeping this color, and I believe I'll just change this background color here, right? So that is that. This is just a very simple template. It's a quote template, and bam, I've literally created this. And this of course was created based on the Magic Design feature. So what if I want to repurpose this? Okay, and I should mention this, another thing I could add here was probably my Instagram name. So I'm gonna put my Instagram username, and I could do a quick and easy placement here, and I'm going to right align it, and I'm going to change the color, right? So this makes a big difference. This helps me to save a lot of time. And this is me creating a social media template using Magic Design and just repurposing it a little and making it my own. And if I wanted as well, I could just go in and do some other little changes, which I'm going to show you right here. So I've made some slight changes to this design just to make it my own a bit. And before I resize, I'm going to show you how I'm going to just quickly insert the image from Canva elements. So I'm going to choose a photo from the templates from the photo gallery or photo library, and show you how you can just simply go in and also make it your own. All right, using your content. So one of the things I want to point out as well is that you can make the most of Magic Write. Again, these are all a part of the design, the Canva Magic Studio, and I can just select Magic Write and say, right, I'm gonna give it a prompt. I can say either summarize this text, rewrite this text, make it more fun, change the spelling, make it more formal, add some sparkle dust, and I am just gonna say add a sparkle dust. And of course the language is not supported, so I'm gonna go in and I'm gonna change it and say dream big, don't quit. And of course I want to remind you, if you are not aware, for Magic Write, I'm going to do a video on that. I did a previous video in terms of how to utilize Canva Docs and Magic Write, so you want to check out that video here. But I'm going to do an upcoming and like a refreshed video on the Magic Write feature, which includes a whole lot more. And it includes it facilitates different languages. However, this Latin, I believe, again, I will put the correct language it is here and let you know, but it doesn't facilitate all languages, right? So I'm going to go back to my Magic Studio of Magic Write, of course, and say make it continue writing. Let me just try that one first. Whoa, it's a bit more, so I have a lot more here, but then I'm going to go back and say summarize text. Right, so I get something smaller or short, I should say, and then I'm gonna say more fun. All right, so it says more fun and it gives me a whole lot more. If you realize, my two text sizes are different, so I have a 53 here and I have 32 here, but I can go ahead, select my text, and I can go to copy style, paste it here, right? And then I can delete the previous one and I can just go in and make some changes. Of course, if it's too much, then I can delete. For these purposes, I am deleting it, right? So it says, when we dream big, it's like diving into a sea of anticipation, adventure, and the world of what ifs, right? So this can work for me right now. And because I know what size looks good based on this design, I am just going and changing the text size or the font size here. All right, and I can go in, I can make some things bold, I can also change the color. So these are all things we should bear in mind when we are utilizing our social media templates. So I've created this template, I've made some changes, and I think this is pretty good. Let's look at it. So this is a design that was first generated by Magic Design, then I transformed it into a social media template. All right, so let us do a quick resize. So I'm going to go to Magic Switch, and Magic Switch is an upgraded version of Magic Resize. No, I did a video previously on my channel mentioning how to utilize Magic Resize and how to resize your documents in seconds. But no, with Canva's latest release of Magic Switch, I'm also going to do an upcoming video on how to utilize Canva's Magic Switch. Because for one, Canva Magic Switch doesn't only allow you to resize, it allows you to translate your designs, and it also allows you to transform your designs into doc. No, again guys, you want to stick around for that video because I have a lot more coming for in terms of this and in terms of the deep dive. And I also want to mention I did a live on my YouTube channel giving a breakdown on all these features. So if you want a breakdown of all these features in one video, just sit down, binge watch it. It's about an hour long. Sit down, watch it, see how I use the features, and you know, just a brief overview of the features. And trust me, soak it up. But if you want individual videos on each of them or some of the features, then of course you're going to want to subscribe to my channel and keep watching. All right, so let me just quickly do a resize, and I'm going to go to Instagram story and resize. Now, one of the things I get is a preview, so I can say resize this design or copy and resize, and I've selected copy and resize, and now I'm going to open my story. One of the things I want to point out is that anytime you resize your document, always remember you'll have to do some adjustments. Don't just leave it as is. Of course, it's not the way it should be. So I'm just going to go in, and remember this design here was pretty much me adjusting the template a bit with my own copy. So I'm going to delete it, and now I am going to just resize the elements so I can easily get a bit more structure and, you know, a good layout. All right, so I think I did a pretty decent job here. I'm going to make it bigger so you can see what it looks like. I would say it's pretty decent, and pretty much this is my template. And so first we went and we did an Instagram post. Then I went ahead and did an Instagram story, and again, all of this was created simply by utilizing the Magic Design feature in Canva. I want to point out just a few reminders that Canva Magic Design is available for free and also with the pro version. There are some limitations with the free version. With the free version, you have access to 10 uses of Canva Magic Design, I should say, and that's for the entire lifetime. So if you use Canva Magic Design for video, and you use it for presentation, that also counts as part of your 10 uses for the entire lifetime of Canva free version. So bear that in mind. But if you want more uses of this Magic Design, then of course you can upgrade to Canva Pro, right? And I had so much fun just showing you guys how to make the most of Canva. If you love this video, give it a thumbs up, leave a comment below, let me if you utilize this feature based on this video that you watch there, I want you to comment and let me know. Send me a link somewhere and say, hey Carey, I designed this template based on your video and I'd love to check it out, right? So thanks for watching, guys, and I truly hope that you utilize this feature not only to help you to save time, but to enhance your productivity and to level up your designs using Canva. If you enjoyed this Canva tutorial, give this video a thumbs up and leave your comments in the box below. I'd love to hear from you. Also, don't forget to subscribe if you want to get more Canva tutorials just like this.